Hello traders, welcome to this week's breakdown. As we all know, the market is opened almost an hour ago. And for some time we've not done a weekly analysis due to so many things on our hand. And also the year is coming to an end. No much market movement, just some kind of manipulations and choppy markets we've been seeing. But notwithstanding, we've got some nice setups to look out for this week. As you know, the year is coming to an end and you just have to trade carefully because the institutions are trying to pull out their money from the market and all and all and all. So we're going to see some funny behaviors on the chart. So I've got my watch list, the pairs I'll be looking out for this week, which is EURNZD, GBPNZD, NZDUSD, USDCHF, and USDJPY. These are the pairs I'll be looking out for because I love the opportunities they're presenting very much. And as the week goes by, we'll likely share analysis of other pairs if we are lucky to see them before they happen. So straight into USDZD, there've been a lot of news, the Omicron vaccine and what of you, the Omicron variant and the vaccine and some news coming from the Fed, and everything has just been trying to move the market one way or the other. So right here we have EURNZD, and we saw how price have marked out this already. We saw how price kind of moved. I'm going to be going from a higher time frame, from let's say the weekly time frame. We saw how price did what it had to do, and price moved. We saw how price took out the low, um, gave us something like a double bottom and flew upwards. Now, price flying upwards, we have this is the weekly time frame, so we have to know that we're seeing lesser candles and we're just getting some real stuff right here. So we have this big move right here, and like a pullback, break of structure, a pullback, then we had this drop. And after price did what it had to do for taking out this low, price flew up once again. Flew up once again, creating an open order right here and several imbalances right here. So let's go to the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, price is around another open order that mitigated this one right here. Price around this open order, and with the way price is behaving now, is actually trying to give a signal of what I should be expecting from the chart probably this week. On the 4-hour time frame, we'll be able to see this very clearly. Basically we trade other blocks, liquidity, and generally smart money concept of trading, where we just look for the trap and go the other way. So right here we have price creating something like a bullish pennant, and we saw how liquidity was grabbed right here. We saw how liquidity was taken right here by this drop. This is a trap on retail traders to go short, as many of them, that's the breakout traders, would have gone short right here, and the break and retest traders would have gone short at the closure of this pin bar. But this is a trap, and some traders have lost money here. Then we have these at the upside. We have this point and this point. So I'm hoping for price to go clear the whole liquidity right here before we can see that drop. And we know we still have a little high here, but we're likely to clear that and get drop. And if we don't get drop from here, this black line above right here is something we should look out for. But I'm more than confident enough that we're going to get the sniper drop right from this point. I'm not sure we're going to go above that again. So I'm just waiting for price to move from this point to the upside before we get a drop, and that move to the upside is around 132 pips. There's something about EN, very fast pair and very quick, though it has a little low pip count, but it's very fast and something I love trading a lot. So we see on this analysis, you are looking to grab at least 555 pips on this chart. Remember the 1000 pips that was shared on TradeHouse, and we caught this move 1070 pips. Yeah, it was shared on TradeHouse, and now we are looking at another potential 555 pips, and we're hopeful it's gonna play out to this weekly order block as the opening of this weekly order block. Then if you should go to a lower time frame, let's say the daily or so, you're likely to get a 4-hour order block right there, which shows confluence of what we are looking at. So I would like to trade this from the sniper down here to the opening of the weekly order block. Let me indicate it right here. Weekly order block. Weekly order block. So I'll be looking at this, seeing how we can get in. If I should see price going to our entry, and with the way it's moving, I'm likely to call this trade this week. Then on the 4-hour time frame, we have this clear order block. So I'm just shooting for the 50% of the order block. So the next pair I'll be looking out for is GBPNZD. GBPNZD also marked out. We have what price is doing here. Price is doing something here. Price is trying to accumulate orders right here. Last week we saw how price dropped, and so many people were thinking, oh, price is going lower, but now we saw how price flew upward. Personally, for me, I would love price to go higher, take out this liquidity. We have this imbalance here, that improper price action area, and above it we have this other block. So if I should make use of my Fibonacci, right here, this is around, everything happening around those points is in between the 78 and 88.6 to around the 71.8, which is a very good region to take trades from, depending on the confirmation you are using. So personally, with this, I should be looking to swing this trade GBPNZD. And if we swing this trade, we are talking about $1,289 pips. 1,289 pips. That's what we're definitely looking out for. 1,289 pips. Let me clone that and see if we're going to get an ABCD stuff. Yeah, here we are, almost close. So just waiting for price to shoot up, clear liquidity, then we'll pick a sniper of the other block or the IPA and watch price drop down to this point. The next pair on my list, is NZDUSD. NZDUSD, a very quick and simple one. Also marked. I marked these. I want the price to kind of come up I want the price to kind of come up to this point. Then before I get a drop, into the zone, I will see how price actually flew upward. But the other block around here, I cited price didn't give me my entry, and we saw how price dropped. So right from this point, what am I anticipating? I'm anticipating to buy from the weekly order block. Right here we have the weekly order block and the opening, and we also have the 50% of that opening. So there's something I'm trying to look out for. I'm trying to use the institution whole number theory, and right here we're having 66,500, which is an institutional or psychological number to use. So probably we might see price just gamble its thing down here, and then we're going to be flying upward. As I'll take this as an impulsive move. Then I'm gonna do a measured move right here to this point. So from here to this place right here will just be like a pull back. And if we do that, we've got structure above that, price is likely going to be attracted. So if we do that, I just expect price to push to the upside. Very simple, very basic for NZDUSD from the weekly time frame. How we broke down to other time frames here, we saw where we could snipe the market from. The next on the list is USDCHF. So right here, USDCHF, price gave us this new range of move, this impulsive move to the downside. Now everything happening here, I'll just take them like a correction. I'm going to take everything happening here like a correction. So just expect a very slow and choppy market in this new week. I just take here like a correction. A correction on this whole move. So this is the correction. I'm waiting for price to go back up there before we drop to this other block, and probably this other block or this other block. Right here, we have so many open orders we are willing to deal with, and it is necessary we take them one by one. The last but not the least pair what we're looking out for is USDJPY. USDJPY. I've done this. I have a bigger view on USDJPY if I can get it. I have a larger view on USDJPY. I'm anticipating price to come to the 119.863 area before we get that very long drop. But where we are currently is right at this point. So I'm expecting price to go back up and hit this area. All what price just did is I just take it as formalities, trying to just confuse people and for them to do what they're not supposed to do. I'm looking at price for price to go right up here and drop to this point. We have an open order there. The price would love to fill. Drop to this point, then we have an impulsive move. Impulsive move to the upside, which will be minus 27 of the Fibonacci extension level, which can also be used for take profits and others. So with these, I bring the weekly zoom to a close for this week. As the market presents other trades, opportunities, and other potential setups to be dropped on the group. And if you have any question, do well to hit us on Trade House Telegram. And he does make use of the like button, the subscribe button, and also the notification button, so that you can actually ask your question, and I'm right here and willing to answer. And if you got other pairs you want me to look out for you, feel free to drop on the comment section. So in our next video, I'll be able to do a breakdown on them for you. To have a productive week, to have a nice day ahead. Thank you very much.